Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like you were staring at a character you're playing, rather than the person you actually are? It's that heavy, quiet realization that you're checking all the boxes, going to work, smiling at friends, and saying the right things, but inside, you're just watching a movie of your life from the back row. You feel like a guest in your own skin, constantly waiting for the real you to show up, but instead you just feel tired. If you've ever felt this disconnect, I want you to know you aren't broken. There's actually a profound psychological reason why your brain might be keeping you at arm's length from your own life, and today, we're going to find the way back. The first thing we have to understand is that most of us are living in a state of constant social performance. Psychologists call this masking, and it's essentially like your brain is running a heavy software program in the background that drains your battery. You're out there being polite and aware, but every interaction is a performance where you're editing yourself in real time. Your brain is so busy asking, "Am I making enough eye contact?" or "Did I sound weird just then?" that it doesn't have the energy left to actually be there. This is why you might feel like a stranger. You've spent so much time perfecting the version of you that the world sees, that the real version of you has retreated into a quiet corner just to survive. This often leads to what's known as a lack of territorial comfort. For many of us, home isn't just a place where we keep our things, it's the only sacred sanctuary where the world stops demanding something from us. If you find yourself craving solitude or feeling a gentle tension when that peace is disturbed, it's because silence feels like oxygen to you. You aren't being antisocial, you're just someone who needs a low-stimulation environment to recharge your nervous system. When the world gets too loud and unpredictable, your brain switches into survival mode as a masterpiece of protection. You become so focused on managing the emotional temperature of the room that you lose track of your own internal weather. But here's the part that is hard to admit. Many of us are grieving a version of ourselves we barely remember. We grieve the version who laughed without checking the room first, the version who didn't rehearse conversations, and the self that felt light. If you've gone through a lot, your brain might have rewired itself to prioritize safety over softness. You've become an expert at fixing everything for everyone else, because standing there helpless was once risky. But in becoming the ultimate fixer and performer, you've accidentally locked yourself out of your own life. So, how do we stop being a stranger to ourselves? It starts with being radically honest. Your life isn't stuck because you're weak, it's stuck because you've been lying to yourself about how much this performance is costing you. I want to give you a mirror ritual to try tonight. Stand in front of the mirror with no music and no distractions, and just look at yourself. Ask, "Who am I trying to be?" And don't worry about the answer, just feel the weight of it. That feeling of awkwardness or heaviness is actually the real version of you finally trying to speak up. From there, choose just one real day. You don't need a 21-day challenge, you just need 24 hours where you stop running from the silence. Put the phone away, stop the scrolling, and let the internal noise come out. Spend 20 minutes just sitting in the stillness with no goal other than to exist without a mask. In that quiet, you'll realize that broken is not a permanent condition. You can reassemble yourself, even if the pieces don't fit the same way they used to. If this resonated with you, it means you're already starting to tune back into your own frequency. Drop a comment below with the words "real version," so I know you're choosing to stop performing and start living. Hit that subscribe button to join our community of deep thinkers, and let's keep decoding the signals that lead us back to who we were meant to be. I'll see you in the next one.